What do these groups have in common? The Houthis in Yemen, Hamas in Palestine, the Islamic resistance movement in Iraq, Hezbollah in Lebanon, and many others do have one in common. And no, don't tell me their collective hate for Jews. That can't possibly be the case, because many of the pro-Palestine media in the Middle East, including Palestinians and Lebanese, are constantly celebrating the growing solidarity among Jewish groups that are pro-Palestine, whether in the United States or elsewhere. So no, anti-Semitism has nothing to do with this, but they do have something in common. Think about it. Every single one of these groups is itself an outcome of some military occupation, some war, or some military intervention, whether carried out by the Americans in Iraq, for example, the Israelis in Lebanon and in Palestine, or through pro-American states and regimes throughout the Middle East. And the generation, and I'm talking here about the fighters that belong to all of these groups, have themselves been an outcome, a direct outcome of these wars. Meaning that the Hamas fighters in Gaza themselves were born or were raised after the Israeli siege on Gaza 17 years ago. The Hezbollah fighters, they were born after the 2000-2006 the Israeli withdrawal from Lebanon and the Israeli war on Lebanon in 2006, which was a splendid defeat for the Israelis. The same thing in Iraq, the same thing in Yemen. So if we agree that this is indeed the case, and believe me, it is the case, then it would make no sense to actually think that more military intervention, more firepower is going to defeat them. To the contrary, it's going to feed into the existing collective sense of victimization resulting from all of these wars. So firepower is not going to make any difference, and more intervention is going to contribute to the steadfastness of these groups and to the future generation of Arab, Muslim, Palestinian, Lebanese, Iraqi, and Yemeni fighters. So don't make the same mistake again and again, really thinking that you are going to reap different results. It just never works, neither in the Middle East nor anywhere else for that matter.